Hello Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Aries, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your human's energy. So with all that being said, Aries, let's get started. How does Aries currently view this relationship? All right. Okay, Aries. So we do have the Nine of Swords, we do have the Six of Cups, and then we also have the Justice card. Aries, in regards to how you're currently viewing this relationship, I do feel like there's somebody here that you're randomly having dreams about, or is randomly crossing your mind. And it's somebody that you were once upon a time romantically involved with. I am definitely getting that, but I feel like you've been having like very weird dreams about this person, or you might find yourself having like weird dreams about this person, or you might find yourself randomly thinking about this person out of nowhere. So that's kind of telling me that this person typically isn't at the forefront of your mind. Like you don't spend your days, you know what I mean, thinking about this person. But yeah, I feel like you're trying to figure out, like, why am I having random dreams about this person? Like, why am I randomly thinking about this person? Does it mean that they're going to call me soon? Does it mean that they're going to text me soon? Well, let's see. Let's look at this person, or I guess whoever decides to show up to the right of me. How does this person currently view this relationship? Ooh. It kind of looks like this person has been going through it. Like, I feel like this person has been taking like their anger, okay, and their frustration out on like people close to them, like family members, friends, things of that nature. But it's kind of stemming from a place of like wanting something that they know they can no longer have. And it's making them really angry and bitter and just mad and just like upset is kind of what I'm getting. Let's look at the Five of Wands. Tell me more about the Five of Wands. All right, so we do have the Queen of Wands, so Three of Wands. We also have the Page of Wands. Ooh. I feel like there's somebody in their life that's like trying to like uplift their spirits, encourage them to like move forward and move on with their life. But I don't feel like this person's trying to hear all of that. Yeah, I feel like they've been taking their anger and their frustration out on this person. Now, this person could be a family member of theirs or a friend of theirs. That's definitely a possibility. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Five of Cups to the Emperor. I just kind of feel like this person, they're angry and upset because there's something that they essentially want that they know they can no longer have, and it's something that they essentially lost, aka their relationship with you. But I just, you know, like I feel like people around them are just like, hey, like, you know, it's going to be okay. Like, you know, you're going to eventually move forward and move on with your life and, you know, eventually meet someone else. Like, they don't want to do that. That's the thing. Like, they don't want to meet anybody else. They don't want to go build with anybody else, you know? Like, what they want is you, and what they once upon a time had with you. But in some way, shape, and or form, it kind of looks like this person lost you. That's kind of what I'm getting. Okay. We have the Ace of Swords to the Two of Swords, and then we also have this. Okay, the thing is that, okay, so here's the thing. What's going to essentially make this person happy is salvaging, right? Their relationship with you. Like, that's what's going to essentially make them happy. But it's these people that are just like, it's just these people, man. It's like these people are very much so against, like, this person running back to you for whatever reason. I am definitely getting that. Like, these family members of theirs or these friends of theirs, like, are really trying to, like, encourage them, right? To not go back, to just move forward, to just move on, you know? But that's the thing, is that they don't want to do that. They don't want to do that, you know? And I feel like the more these people, like, sit there and tell them, you're going to be fine. You're a good-looking guy. You're a good-looking girl. You'll find somebody else. They ain't trying to hear all of that. They're not trying to hear all of that. Okay, I just feel like they're being really mean to these people. I feel like these people are just trying to like be there for them. You know what I mean? Uplift their spirits, things of that nature. But yeah, let's keep going. So technically we don't see this person gravitating towards you, technically. But we'll see if that changes, right? But we do have the Knight of Wands, so too, yeah. These weird dreams that you've been having about this person, or them like randomly crossing your mind all of a sudden, is causing you to essentially feel like you might end up hearing from them. But you're not entirely sure if you actually will. How does this person currently feel? What this person feels like doing is extending themselves to you, fixing or repairing things here with you, and just outright getting back with you. Like, that's what this person feels like doing. That's what this person wants to essentially do. And I feel like they've expressed that to these people. Like, they've expressed to these people, these family members of theirs, that these friends of theirs, that they do miss you and that they do have a lot of regret when it comes down to the way that they went about their relationship with you, and that they do want to work things out with you, and that they do want to call you, that they do want to text you. But these people are like, no, don't call Aries. Do not text Aries. Just move on with your life. You're a good looking guy. You're a good looking girl. I'm sure you'll find somebody else. And I feel like that's like the aggravating part. You know what I mean? Like, is that they're not trying to hear all of that. They're not trying to hear all of that. Okay, well, we'll see what this person decides to do in the end, but what actions? Okay. Will this person take towards Aries? It kind of looks like this person's going to decide to extend themselves to you either which way, regardless of what these people, say. How are these people going to feel about it? Not that it matters, but how are these people going to feel about all of this? Okay. Are they going to be shocked and surprised that this person's running back to you? No, I think that everybody kind of saw this coming. I think that a blind man could have saw this one coming. Do they think that it's a good idea? No, absolutely not. Because these people kind of feel like it's only a matter of time. You know, before this relationship goes left again, it's only a matter of time. Before this, relationship goes bad again, it's only a matter of time. So that's kind of telling me that these people perceive you and this person's relationship as something that's very toxic and very unhealthy for the both of you. So it's not that these people have like an issue with you per se. They just don't like the fact that this relationship is like toxic and unhealthy for the both of you. Does that make sense? It's one of those things where it's like these people look at the two of you like you guys are two really good people. You guys just may not be really good for each other. You know what I mean? Like, that's how they look at it. Because I don't feel like these people have anything like against you personally. I just think that they think that this relationship is just very toxic and unhealthy for the both of you. Okay. So they're not going to be too happy about it. But it's one of those things where it's like they have no choice but to just sit back and let this person do whatever the hell they want because they're either a grown man or a grown woman. You know what I mean? So then there's that. But what actions? Okay. So you have the Page of Wands. Ooh. Okay, well, I wasn't really expecting that, but it kind of looks like the moment you receive communication here from this person, you're not gonna be too happy about it. Okay, well, let's see why. I think that you're gonna already know why this person is extending themselves to you. It's because they want to get back with you. But tell me more about the Five of Swords for Aries. I do feel like when you receive this communication from this person, it's definitely going to, stop you in your tracks. It's definitely going to surprise you, but it shouldn't, though, because it kind of looks like the universe has been sending you signs that this person's coming back. And the universe could be sending you signs through your dreams. That's definitely a possibility. But it kind of looks like Spirit's trying to like warn you in advance. Like, yo, by the way, you're going to hear from this person very soon. Hence the random dreams. Hence the random dreams and like random things like, reminding you of them. Things of that nature. But yeah, it just kind of looks like the moment this person, breaks their silence, you're going to know exactly why they're contacting you. But you're also it's weird because I see you being caught off guard, but you shouldn't be caught off guard because, again, Spirit was trying to warn you in advance. I just don't feel like you're going to be too happy about it, but I'm just like, but why? Yeah, the Seven of Cups and the reverse. Okay. I am definitely getting, especially with the Seven of Cups in the reverse, so the Five of Swords. I feel like the delusion has officially worn off. In other words, I don't feel like you look at this person the same way you used to look at them. Like you could have used to look at this person with hearts in your eyes. It ain't like that no more, is what I'm getting. It's not like that anymore. I wonder if this person's even going to get a response from you. Tell me more about the Page of Wands. Let's see. Yeah, like this is somebody that you feel like you shouldn't even engage in conversation with at this point. Like this is somebody that you feel like you should really, really stay away from and protect your energy as well as your peace from. Which makes sense because we do have the Devil out here. So that's kind of telling me that things got pretty bad between the two of you. It got pretty bad and pretty toxic. So it makes sense as to why you feel like you have to keep your distance from this person and not engage in any sort of conversation with them. It makes sense. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Seven of Wands. We have the Ace of Swords. And then we also have the Three of Wands to the Two of Swords. So we got 1 and 2. I'm getting 2 separate attempts coming from this person. Okay, so I do feel like when they do extend themselves to you the first time, they're probably not going to get a response, but I am definitely getting that they will attempt to like get into contact with you again. So that's kind of telling me that they will reach out to you again. But with the Two of Swords coming out here, you're kind of still kind of harnessing that same old energy of like, nope, I'm not going to text them back. I'm not going to call them back. There's something that we need to talk about. I am done. I'm moving forward. I'm moving on with my life. I'm going to do what's best for me. I mean, the list goes on and on. Okay, so it kind of looks like going back is just not an option. You feel like you're better off without this person in your life versus with this person in your life is kind of what I'm getting, okay? But they will try to get into contact with you. So that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.